Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing my next video. Last time we were on here, I defeated the dungeon over there, Ruda. Now I was going to head on to the next one. Y'all may have noticed the extra heart, but I don't know if it's that noticeable. I also got some extra stamina. I just did some shrines off camera, basically pulling one of those Minecraft memes. But anyways, I also did a bit of cooking, not too many meals. I also sold a few things because I know we're going to need some money on here. But anyways, what you're going to want to do first for this next part is you're going to want to go to the outskirts stable. So I'm just going to be teleporting there. Alrighty, I finally teleported back. Next, I think this is one of our, oh yeah, the adventure to Satori Mountain. I remember coming here a few episodes and doing the same things. I was trying to remember what I was doing, but I was getting my horse. So basically that's what I'm going to be doing again. So I'll just go grab my horse. Alrighty, let's see here. I have my horse here. We're basically going to be heading in that direction again. So just gotta run around. In the shrines I also got some other weapons and stuff like that, just to kind of catch you all up. Basically I just cooked a few meals, did some of the mini dungeons, which are the shrines, and also got a few gear items inside of there, so I'm pretty good right now. I just wanted to prepare for this video because I didn't know if the boss fight in this next dungeon could just one-shot kill me. Let's see here. We're just going up this hill. We've mainly just got to get over there first. I think we're almost done at this series because I've already done one of the dungeons. So I'm basically, these next few videos are just going to be the dungeons and me doing them. Because I also have to finish this series before Breath of the Wild 2 releases. Sometime before that. But yeah. When I'd first filmed this series, like I'd filmed episode 1, they didn't have the next trailer for the game, so I just assumed I'd be fine. But then like a few weeks later, they released a trailer for it, and I'm like, well now I gotta get this done quickly. I guess you can't always, it is useful for when you want to look around on the map, but I already have the map of the game memorized, so it should be a big advantage for me in the sequel. There might actually be something we can unlock over here. Not that sure. It's not here. It's one of the memories. You get a special armor set, like a piece of armor, if you do get one of the memories. But I don't think I have the side quest activated for it. Y'all remember that mountain glowing from episode ago? I think, yeah, last episode. And like an episode before that when we actually went to that mountain. That's the Satori Mountain. But basically, we're just going to be following this road. There's a little bridge up ahead, but it's a bit hard to see. So now I'm just kind of going to that. You can actually see the next dungeon just flying around in the sky, which is the giant bird that we're going inside of. Let's see here. Almost at the bridge. Here there's an easy shrine we can unlock, so I'll show you all how to get it. Well, you could talk to that person right there. He's one of the Ritos, which is actually the race of people that I'll be saving this time. But basically, he does this little song on his accordion-like instrument. And I'm going to be doing the little quest for it right now, which is, it's very easy, so you don't have to really worry about it. Do I have a better bow? This one might be better. Could I have a single arrow fly through both those rings? No, that didn't work. Maybe just one. It's hard to line up motion controls. 4 times the charm. Okay, there we go. Got it. Now this shrine's just gonna come out of the ground. You can also pick up your arrows after, so I like that feature. My Joy-Con's rumbling. Okay, well now that finished, we can go grab this free mushroom and also get my arrows back. See, I'm flying around. Well, it's kind of down here. Okay, I think that was all my arrows. Wait, is that it? Oh yeah, that's the one. Here we go. I'm just gonna activate this really quickly. Okay, it's been activated, so we're just gonna head back on our horse and continue the journey. It's one of those choo-choo jellies that just went into the ground. That's a rare animation. As normally they just come out and fight you, but I had my sound turned off, so I didn't actually hear him, like, or the battle music that it plays. It's an NPC that you can save that'll give you special items. I'm just going to be doing that really quickly. And you only have to fight one of those blue bokoblins, which only has 75 health. Well, on the Great Plateau, and if you only have 3 hearts, that can be very menacing, but otherwise this is easy. The NPC can fight, so if they think they destroyed the enemy, they will not reward you. If you try to do like an aerial attack and attack it from the air, the NPC, there's a high chance that it won't give you the reward. Or if the NPC tries to swing their sword and then they think they defeated the enemy, then you get nothing out of it. If you all remember this monster extract item on my cooking guide, it can be used for a lot of those special recipes. Anyways, we're just going to be following this road all the way to the stable. There's a thunderstorm over there, which is a part of this little plateau area, which also has one, I consider it one of the hardest shrines. There's like these orbs all over it, and you have to get the orbs inside the little holes, and one of them's like off the side of it, so you have to figure out how to get the orb on top of the plateau, and there's not really any like staircase or ramp or any way up, so it's just really hard. See a tower over there. Let all my spurs load. Here we go. There's a powerful enemy around here, so we're just going to kind of be careful of that. That's one of the Yiga clan members. The sign right there is just telling you about the Yiga clan members, even though it's pretty obvious that they are there. Basically, there's the stable right there. You have my horse running down that way. What you're going to do first is go up the ramp, and you're going to climb up. You should be able to climb that with one stamina wheel. Just got to do it the right timing. But I did upgrade my stamina. Usually on save files or like games that I do of Breath of the Wild, I'll only increase stamina once for no reason. Anyways, that shrine's been activated. Now we're just going to hop back onto our horse. There is an NPC that you're going to want to talk to at the stable, which has a side quest for you. Basically, you're talking to this guy. He's going to tell you about the Great Fairy Fountains, like from older Zelda games. And if you accept this side quest, he'll give you 500 rupees. If you give it to the Great Fairy, you'll have it as an option, and then you can upgrade more of your armor. But we're just going to use the money for buying new armor at the moment. We can always unlock the fairy in the future. Remember, kids, don't do this in real life. No, just kidding. But yeah, we'll pay him back later by giving his gift to the fairy. But just for the run, we'll get the armor set that we need. Okay, now what you're going to do here, very special. There's some powerful enemies up ahead, so just let your horse run. They will stop there, but yeah. Just remember not to whistle just yet, because we've got to do something. Now normally they'd want you to go through all the powerful enemies, but I've discovered a route around them that makes the game so much easier. You just have to wait a little bit for your horse to come to you. This route is a little bit dangerous at nighttime due to certain enemies. There are also wolves in the daytime, but they shouldn't be an issue. We are almost there. You can already see the area we're going to. But you can see a giant bird creature really well now. What you're going to want to do is stand right here, then whistle. If you see on my little mini map, you can see the horse marker on it. There, now y'all can see it at the top of this mini map. There you go. Basically, you just gotta wait here for your horse to come to your call. We're basically gonna be hanging out that way, but it's important to wait for your horse as there's some more powerful enemies up ahead. But guardians and monsters don't target horses, so I'm over here, and all I have to do is wait for my horse to get over here. No, I'll probably just skip the rest of this. Okay, my horse is back. Now we're ready to start going on my journey again. Doesn't take that long, but I just cut it out of the video. Alrighty, well, there's gonna be a powerful enemy. If you do decide to fight the enemy, if you use like a sledgehammer or something like that, I think it does more damage. So just keep that in mind when you're fighting it. You can get some pretty good loot, and it gives you a lot of money. I usually farm these on my main file. You can already see the shadow of the bird creature. That's actually a pretty cool screenshot. But anyways, we're just going to be coming here. I'm sure the battle music for the Stone Talus would have happened, but because I have my sound turned off, I didn't hear it. Here, even if you try to, your horse will not go faster. One bite being thin, and also you'll probably see all the wind effects on the screen. There are also lots of enemies down there. You could technically force your horse to go down there if you wanted to with the bottom left trick, but I don't think anyone wants to be cruel to their horse, so we're just going to be skipping that. Here are some enemies, as you can see them trying their best to blend in, jumping out at me. And just run over this one. And got ran over twice. Alrighty. Now we're just going to run down this hill, and our area that we have to head to is just over there. I also see a bird flying over there. This stable has a lot of wood around it, but I'm just not going to grab it just due to the video. There's actually, I think, the only stable that doesn't have its own shrine to teleport to, so you don't have to worry about grabbing a shrine. Surprisingly. That kind of shocked me as well that there was no shrine for that stable. Probably because it's close to this this village, which you can see the shrine for the village just over there. Normally I'd get the wood for that, but if you want to, you can. It just helps for when you need to make campfires and stuff like that, or build a certain village in the future, as there is a special town that you can build. Okay, right here, you're just going to make a quick stop for some salmon. You can see them inside this pond. There are only 2 of them, but they can still become helpful, as they have Hardy in their name, Hardy Salmon. So if you cook them, they'll restore all your health. Alrighty, let's see here. Right here, when you jump off the dungeon thing, the bird is going to make this giant noise, but except my sound's turned off. Now it's just doing a little video of it. Looking very menacing. I just skipped the last few seconds of it. Just so you all know, you can't actually bring your horse in, as there's an invisible wall. And if you try to force it with bottom left, it won't do anything. Okay, let's see here. There's something important we're going to want to do, which is go to the armor shop and buy these pants, because we're going to need them later. That person that gave us the 500 rupees for the Great Fairy, that'll cover most of the cost, but you'll need to get 50 rupees for it. And also you can just pay him back later. Most people just buy the shirt to the set, but it's just extra money, as you can do the warm doublet that the old man gave you on the Great Plateau with the pants. So it just works and makes it a lot easier. Pretty much any dungeon you'll do in this game will require money for some sort of like warm clothes. Now we're just going to activate this shrine really quickly. Alrighty, here we go. This one's a lot easier than the Zora's Domain. Now, the staircase is leaning around, but I'm just going to do this really quickly. I'm just making this quicker and climbing on this rock, but there's a little staircase that leads around to their leader. So I'm just going to kind of skip through all this. Basically, he's going to entrust you with the task of doing Meadow and defeating it. Next, you're going to go into this house and talk to her. So I'm just going to kind of skip through it all. Okay, now that I finished with that, basically you're just going to come out of the house. Now, normally there's a person blocking this spot right here. They usually just sit there the entire day. But because it's nighttime, I can actually take flight. So you're just going to jump off this platform and basically head to that orange shrine. Now, this thing would be a lot easier if the Majora's Mask, because there are a few powerful enemies kind of guarding the area around it. But they won't be a problem. Just gotta knock them off their horse. Alrighty. There's Rito Village, and now we're over here. Just checking to make sure I got the shrine. We're also going to be getting the shrine here as well. It's an easy shrine, so I'll probably do it off camera another time. He's going to come for me. Okay, this is too much now. 3 skeleton moblins, 2 bokoblins on their horses. What else? Don't try to run me over. Okay, now I just gotta run. My horse can't hear me from here, so I can do the whistle run. Haha. Oh no, he's coming after me. His friend just stopped him. Just gotta activate this really quickly. Okay, now that that's activated, we gotta get out of here. Just run. To make this easier on yourself, you can just jump down into here and use the updrafts to get over there to that little house, which that's where you're gonna be heading. That was not my intention right now. Okay, let's see here. Let's just take his stuff. He won't mind if we grab it. And then grab this bow. Now, once again, the game cut me off. I was going to say, once again, another cutscene that I'll be skipping. But the game, once again, cut me off. But anyways, I'm just going to be talking to him now. You know, I'll just probably skip through all this. Basically, now he's going to have me jump off this platform and shoot 5 of these targets within the 3-minute timer. You can shoot them from behind and on the side. As long as your arrow hits them, you'll be good. You'll also restore stamina for the boss fight and for this, like whenever you glide and fall. Alrighty. Okay, well now he's giving us this bow, which will break one day, and it'll be very sad when it happens. But anyways, we got this nice bow. It's actually more of a rarer bow, and it does 20 damage, so pretty solid bow. Yeah. Anyways, now we're going to be talking to him to start the dungeon. Like the last one, this time he's flying me up. But it's only on these 2 because they're not reachable. He's gonna, the dungeon thing, the giant bird, is gonna force field itself. Then there are these cannons which I have to destroy. He also gave me some bomb arrows, forgot to mention that. You can just click I need to prepare, which he already has their stuff equipped for you. You don't need much as long as you have your warm clothes and bomb arrows equipped. Once you click let's go, he'll just drop you to the ground. Not to the ground, but just here. Well, now every last one of these is targeting me. As long as you move to the side, they can't really hit you. That's what I've learned from Guardians, is that they can't really hit you when you're moving sideways. Missed me. Here we go. Once again, trying to shoot me, but I'm just able to dodge everything. This one's pretty easy to do. You just can't lose your bomb arrows, otherwise you won't be able to finish. This one requires more bomb arrows than the shock arrows from the last one. I'm gonna say this one's going a lot faster than the last time. This time it's targeting Teba, which is the bird, by the way, that was helping us get up here. Right, this time I didn't see him get hit by any of the blasts, but I'll show y'all why in just a minute. I'm just going to switch to my regular arrows. Just get my normal gear equipped, and it's blown up. Now the force field's going to go down, which now we can go inside of it and beat the boss fight. Like I was saying, in this cutscene, you'll see that he gets hurt, well, injured in the battlefield, even though I never actually saw him get shot by the machine. One time I paid a close eye on him the entire time. He never got hit, and then in the final cutscene, well, in this cutscene, he says that he's hurt, which he'll do that right now. Now he's just flying over. As you can see, he was shot in the leg, even though I completely watched him and I never saw him get hit. I'm just going to skip this. Alrighty, well now I'm inside the dungeon. Similar to the last one, just got to get the map and the terminals, then I can do the boss fight. All of them are like that, but in order to move it around and do its special controls, you're going to have to get the map. So now I'm just going to show you the cutscene of where it is. It's actually taking a while. It's just at the end of that hallway. On this one, there's not really anything you can do to get one early. In the first dungeon, there is that one with the little motion control crank. This one, you could just jump over it, but I just destroy the Malice with the remote bomb. Just gotta jump up on here. It's a little tricky to get onto this platform, but once you do, it's worth it. Because I believe you get an ancient core in this chest. Yes, and that time stop power that we used in last episode, you can actually use it to stop enemies in their place when you have 3 of these. How many of them do I have, actually? Oh, this is my only one. This one's weapon really isn't worth it, so you can just defeat him and don't worry about grabbing the spear. Just destroying him and defeated. I feel like this would have made more sense, as it's inside the eyes and the face of it. I feel like this one would have made more sense for the final terminal to be, but it is the boss fight terminal, so I don't think this room and a boss fight would work well together. Now I'm going to get the map and the controls, which once again, you only get a small feature of it, and you can't completely move it around, as it just be chaos. And the controls are simple. We can move the wings around. You'd think that you could control the direction of it by controlling what direction the wings go in, but this is not true. It just circles around the same thing. But with the wing controls, there are a few special things that we can do with it. You're going to want to get onto this platform. Oh, wrong direction. Raise it down, I guess. And now we can, this will just take us over here. Now while you're gliding and doing this, there's an eye right there with a little chest and some special arrows inside of it. Oh man, spit out an enemy. You just gotta hit it and defeat it. These ones don't drop anything. But now we've unlocked a new type of arrow. Ice arrows, which freeze enemies. It isn't like a dungeon item or anything, as you can just get them from any regular enemy that you find, but it's just doing that. Alrighty. What you're going to do here is turn it up. We're going to hit this. Now you're going to want to, there are a few things you're going to want to do. So first you're going to want to hit that. You're going to want to turn this upwards and hold this in place right there. And that little thing right there, it's going to push into a button as it needs to slam into it. That did not work. Never mind. You just gotta make sure it's all the way back there. You could just use stasis and then hit it with a weapon, but it's kind of hard because you have to do the jump attack, which takes a little bit of timing. Then it also takes more weapon damage due to it being a jump attack. Okay, it's back there. Now we can do what we were originally doing. Make sure to keep holding this in the same spot. It's gonna hit that switch right there and then open up that door, which once it's hit, it'll stay open. But this thing, it's connected to this metal thing, so it can just move around easy. That's why we're holding it in place. Alrighty. Here we go. We got the first terminal. When you let go of that little magnesis thing, it closes those gates. And now we get our first terminal. Here we go. Now we can just kind of glide onto this other side. We're just gonna fall down here, shoot the eye. It's gonna give us an enemy. These ones actually do a pretty good amount of damage. They're more of a unique enemy, as you don't really find them every day. Once again, you're gonna hit the switch. It's gonna activate the wind in there and also the wind over here, which now we're gonna shift this into the right spot, which is just in the middle. And we're gonna use the wind to glide across and get the next terminal. Here we go. Alrighty. Alrighty, is another one of these mouth things that shoot enemies out at you. Once again, you're going to shoot the eye out. Better not have spawned in another enemy. Good, it didn't. Now we're just going to make this go down. We just want this side to go downwards. And we're going to fly into there. Just use our paraglider. Gotta activate this terminal. Looks like there's one upstairs. Oh yeah, I remember. So we have two more. To be honest, I could have gotten the other one while I was in that room, but that's fine. Now I'm going to be heading to the room above me, but there isn't like anything to get me there other than just gliding. I just got to fly around. Get it to its middle setting. Now we're flying on over. Here we go. I had forgotten to do this earlier. If you're on the switch that activated this over here, we're basically going to be doing this again. We're going to put our bomb into there, and it's going to destroy this wall. Here we go. But now we're going to send in the next bomb, which should have loaded by now. gonna go down that way. Then the wind's gonna push it over here. Then it's gonna blow up this. Now we're just gonna make it face the opposite direction. Alrighty, now this metal ball is just gonna start coming for us. You're just gonna want to grab this with the magnesis. It's got another one of those switches that you're gonna want to hit. This one, all you have to do is put it on there. Which is pretty much lined up perfectly, so it'll hit the switch. Alright, we have it activated, which the wind's going through like crazy. Activate the terminal. I think we have like one more left before we do the boss fight. We're actually going to need it at the middle setting, so that works. Now we're heading on the other side, and there's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the player to ride on this thing. Wrong direction. Here you're going to want to grab one of your straight shot bows, which the bow we took from him, or the one that he gave us will work. I personally recommend this one as it just, it's weaker, so, and the other one has more durability and it's more rare. Here you can actually stop this right here, so then you can shoot out this. That's not what I was meant to do. There we go. Then you just gotta, once the eye is cleared, release it, and it's gonna start heading down into this compartment. You cannot get your arrow back, just so you know. Well, now basically we're gonna be heading up here and activating the last terminal. Then we can do the boss fight. I'm gonna return this to normal now. I'm just gonna start heading up to the boss fight area, which is pretty easy where it is, as all we have to do is return to the main room. Now would be a good time to equip some of your better gear. Once again, we're going to want to use the Guardian Sword and any armor of the highest number. Although in this case, we need warm clothes or else we'll start freezing up here, so yeah. We just got to ride this updraft all the way to the top. To be honest, the only things I did change was my bow and the sword. Now this boss fight's more of a shooting and ranged boss fight, so you're going to want to prepare some arrows for it. Now we're fighting Windblight Ganon. It's like the second one, but he uses shooting and stuff like that, and wind-based attacks. Which we can use that Guardian Sword to destroy him, like we did with the last one. This one can't really be flurry rushed, so that's kind of the only problem. You can use these updrafts to just shoot him out of the sky, which if you shoot him in the head 3 times, they'll just come crashing down. Which is what makes this Forest Dweller bow really good against them. Which, as you can see, I have knocked out a good quarter of his health. If he is on the ground and he's about to do an attack, it's a tornado attack that he has, which is very powerful. He's probably going to do it right now. Oh no, he's going to try to shoot me. Once again, just knock him down. And he's on a second phase. Which now he has a bit of shooting assistance. Which he'll shoot at one of them, and then it'll ricochet off each other, and they'll all come crashing down onto you. They can be destroyed with remote bombs. But here's another powerful attack where they'll charge it up. I just saw one of them blow up. Which he respawned it. He almost fell off the side. Well, he can fly, so it makes sense. Once again, just teleporting away. On the second phase, also his melee tornado attack will become 2. Got him in the head. These pillars on here can actually be destroyed. I just saw them blow up. I actually didn't know that they blow up when they're destroyed. I guess that was pretty smart of him. Now he's just doing his regular ranged attack. Since the sword's damaged, I can just throw it at him. This bow I do have equipped with this damage, actually. Done. Like last time, we get a heart container and activate the terminal, which I'm going to equip my weaker bow. And the sword's fine being equipped since it's already damaged. Here we go, the next heart container. Let's see here. Now we have this little terminal to activate. Once again, I'll be skipping the cutscenes. Alrighty, we're back. And we're about to get one of the most best abilities in the game. Revali's Gale. It's probably one of the most known as well. On my main account, when me and my dad are playing, we always tend to use this one just for climbing, as it allows us to create an updraft. Once we let go of X, because that's what you hold down to power it up, you'll go flying into the air, so it's very helpful. We can actually drop a bow, so I'm going to use the Forest Dweller bow, just checking the sparkles, because the sparkles mean it has full durability. Anyways, now he's going to give us this chest, which, like last time, has the special item inside of it. Note about this bow that it is made out of wood, so kind of like the Forest Dweller bow, but it is pretty powerful. Anyways, that's going to finish up this video, so please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Goodbye.